Hello and welcome to another Anyone Can Play Guitar video. This is the third part in our how to actually play major scales series. So we'll be looking at the third pattern here. So we started pattern 1 from the first video on our G with our second finger. Then we started pattern 2, which is the first note of the scale. Pattern 2 on the second note of the G scale, which is A. So pattern 3, we're going to start on the third note of a G major scale, which is B. Alright, and we're also starting on our first finger with this one as well. So in this case, on the guitar, we are up on the 7th fret with our first finger. Alright, so we'll point out the root notes as we encounter them. This one doesn't have any weird shifts in it. It's pretty much just straight across. So we have our B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Alright, so there's our first G note, root note, that's on the 5th string. A, B, C, D, E. Alright, only 2 notes on this string. F sharp, G, there's another root note. A, B, C, and D. Alright, so our first pattern, as you remember, had roots on 6th string, 4th string, 1st string. Then we discovered in the second pattern that the root that we found on our 4th string is also part of pattern 2. And then pattern 2 had roots on the 4th string and the 2nd string. So now with pattern 3, we see that root as the common root between those two patterns. So now we have roots on the 5th string and the 2nd string. Cool. Alright, pretty straightforward on that one. So keep in mind your alternate picking. One thing I'll also say when you're working on scales in general is to play legato, which is to play smoothly and flowingly. Mechanically speaking, what you want to do is hold a note as long as you possibly can until the moment that the next note takes over from it. So in this case, if I were to play kind of like this, that would be an example of playing staccato, which is where you're playing short, quick notes. You're still playing in a rhythm, whatever, but you're playing the note, you're not sustaining it, you're not holding it. So legato would be the opposite of that. So I'm holding every single note until I'm ready to play the next one, which means that I'm coordinating my right hand picking the string with my left hand putting the finger down. That's what you want to do. Certain situations will call for staccato picking, but generally speaking, you're going to want to play most things legato. The reasoning being, in my opinion, because when we sing, when a person sings, they tend to sing in a legato way. So when you're playing an instrument, and an instrument being something to mimic the human voice, you want to emulate that as much as possible. But you do your thing. Anyway, good way to practice it. Thanks for watching this third video. We got 2 more. Leave any questions or comments in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.